Staying in Kenya, a memorial service has been held for 4 members of the South African Airforce who died when their plane crashed into Mount Kenya during a Second World War training exercise. Family members of the soldiers known as the Blenheim Four and South Africa's High Commissioner to Kenya attended the service in Nanyuki on Thursday.
Remembering the victims of the tragic events on the 23rd of July 1942, the four were undergoing flying training when their aircraft, a Blenheim bomber, crashed in bad weather. The wreckage lay buried in dense vegetation for 75 years. It was only spotted in 2002 and retrieved last year. But the remains of the Blenheim Four were never recovered. Finally, some closure for relatives with the ceremonial reburying of bags of soil from the crash site.
It's a really hard morning. It could have happened yesterday, the way it feels. It doesn't feel 75 years ago. It feels like now. I don't know why.
At least we know where they were and that they died in the accident, because we didn't know before. As far as we were concerned, they were missing. They'd never been found. Now we know that they were actually found.
It is important that we are here because there are about 4 South Africans who have fallen in Mount Kenya, and 4 members of the families who are coming from South Africa. It is a very important, and it's a beginning of a new chapter. It's a closure.
Members of the British Army based at Nanyuki were involved in the Blenheim search.
This brings a huge amount of closure to the families. The process of finding the bodies or up on the mountain began in 2002, so it's been quite a long time in coming, but I think this is a wonderful occasion to bring that closure to the families.
The Blenheim Four were Charles Allen, Hendrik Lemmer, Simon Elestiam and Lloyd Murray, all in their 20s when they died.